So yeah, you know how this goes. This is my opinion on the top 5 wall bounces in the game. Obviously, you know, people are going to have different opinions. This is just my opinion. If you disagree with me, you can say in the comments, and then we can have a discussion about it. But yeah, again, my opinion. Don't get your panties in a twist. Let's move on with the video. So let's start with the number 5. So at number 5 we have Fahkumram. Now what I think for Fahkumram is because it has a lot of range. So this is what notable about it. It has a lot of range. At 21 frame it's a bit slow, but I think the range more than makes up for it. And you know, obviously wall spots are so far away, and yeah, for me the standout point is definitely the range. So he can like threaten you with, you know, like his range control is really strong with his standing 3 and his stand back 4 and his stand 4 and stuff like that. So you're looking to duck these lows, and at the same range he has a threat of a long ranged wall bounce. So yeah, in my opinion this is definitely one of the ones that has to be mentioned in the top 5. I did have a few others that I wasn't sure about this one, or others like Horang CD3, or Jin's forward 1+2, or Heihachi's back 1-2. But I think this wins over them, to be honest, just because of the range. It is a bit linear, but Fahkumram has more than enough tools to keep the opponents standing and like on the spot rather than stepping, so he's able to like control the movement of the opponent, and then when he gets them to like stay still and threaten them with the lows and the mids, this is where this comes in play. So yeah, this move definitely a mention. So number 4 we have Gangryu's half circle forward 4-2. So why this is good is because it wall bounces from pretty far, obviously like usual wall bounces do, but it's a safe, pretty much death fist. So -6 with some pushback as well, so you can still like move around and get away from retaliation. And he has a lot of good lows to complement this with. So down for 3, his down for 2+3, his down 4, his FC lows options. So he has all these lows to complement his already suffocating pressure. And when the opponent had enough, he has a safe mid wall bounce to threaten them with. So yeah, I mean, it's not much more to say on this. Like, this is definitely worth a mention. So because it just gives Gangryus the ability to like get a combo without having to be at the wall, and just makes his pressure pretty good. And like I said, the -6 with pushback means he can still do things. Like, he doesn't lose his turn. He can still do things with half circle 4-2 on block. So yeah, absolutely no doubt. Especially all the lows he has, all the nasty lows. Especially when he has rage drive as well. You know, it becomes even scarier mix up, because you don't want to. You really want to duck into this, into this. So when he has this to scare you with, and you start ducking against it, this is when you want to do this. So yeah, safe death fist, safe wall bounce death fist. Paul is a bit jealous, I think. So yeah, this is definitely one. So for Dragunov, I'm just gonna kind of throw 2 together. Although I think his while standing 3 definitely deserves more of a spot than while standing 1-3. So while standing 1-3 is a 12 frame punished at wall bounces. Now it's a bit iffy because it whiffs on some lows, so it's not like a guaranteed punisher. But when it works, it's really good. But that's not the one I want to focus on. The one I want to focus on is while standing 3. Why I think this is good, because it's 16 frame, it wall bounces, you know, it's good. If he does QCF right into it, so what this means is he can actually like make it realign with the opponent. So it's actually he can make it realign with the opponent if he times it well, and then do QCF 3. Sorry, QCF into the while standing 3. And of course he has a slide to mix up with, but it's not a very good mix up. It's just generally very good, especially if you just random duck and do it, for example. So yeah, I think this is worth a mention. And also the while standing 1-3 being a 12 frame wall bounce punish, but that's less important. I think while standing 3 is definitely the one with Dragunov. So yeah, Dragunov's while standing 3 definitely worth a mention. 16 frame, it's safe on block at -9. So -9, slight pushback, but not too much, but still safe. So it's very good to like just duck and kind of throw it out whenever you want, really. So yeah, Dragunov while standing 3 for sure. So number 2 is my own character, Asuka. Now why I say Asuka is because not only is it a wall bounce, it is also a power crush. And it's 15 frame. I think it might be one of the fastest wall bounces in the game, if not the fastest. So it has armor, it's fast at 15 frame, it wall bounces. And not only that, it actually has some backsway effect to it, so it can actually fade some jobs as well. So yeah, it makes it very scary to pressure Asuka when your back is to the wall, because you know, if you overextend or you press into an armor, you're gonna get wall combos. It's pretty toxic if you ask me, actually. So yeah, just definitely worth mentioning in my opinion. And also, you know, because you're scared to press buttons against Asuka, this means she can pressure away at you. You know, you're afraid to retaliate because of the power crush and to take your turn. She's very good at robbing your turn with this. She already has a load of panic moves already with sidestep 2, with them back 1-2, hit confirm, with can. So yeah, this power crush just adds another layer of panic moves to her. So yeah, power crush, wall bounce, I mean, such an unhealthy combination, but she has it, and I think she deserves the number 2 spot with this move.
Thank you, spirits.
No doubt in my mind that Julia's 441+2 is the best wall bounce in the game. Why I say this is because she has so many options to mix it up with. So like, for example, if she does bow and arrow, you know, she has this as a mid option because because it's a forward motion, it comes out of crouch. So she has, and also her wall damage is really high, so having a safe wall bounce, safe mid wall bounce if anything, just makes it really scary. And also she has like many Oki situations that she can set up the shove or the war drum low splat. So when she's in a range for her war drum low splat, this is the same range where she can do the shove as a mid option, as a safe mid option, a very warding safe mid option. So yeah, no doubt in my mind that this deserves a spot as on the list, but not only that, but also the best wall bounce in the game. She also has another one with her power crush with 441+2. It's not as good, but it's also one of the better wall bounces I think, but not top 5. But the one we're talking about is definitely the shove, as she gets crazy combos off it as well. So 67 if you're at the right ranges, for example, and you get more with stomp if you can land it. So yeah, definitely this wall bounce. And that's the end of the video. Like I said at the start, if you disagree or agree, you know, let me know in the comments and we can talk about it. So yeah, I think those 5 for sure.